To spook her timid sister Bess, Ellie playfully shook the ladder as they climbed the 600-meter tower, unaware that the jostling was loosening the bolts holding it in place. They reached the top, snapped some triumphant photos, and got ready to head back down only for disaster to strike. The ladder, compromised by the loose bolts, gave way and collapsed. Thankfully, Bess's safety rope held strong, leaving her dangling 600 meters up, swaying precariously. A fall would mean certain death. Up top, Ellie gripped the rope with all her might, straining to pull Bess up, but her foot slipped, and the sudden drop made Bess's heart race. Fortunately, Bess's nerves held steady, and she regained her composure. Working together, one pulling, one climbing, Bess finally scrambled back to safety, shaken but unharmed. Before they could catch their breath, a worse realization hit. Peering down, they saw the entire ladder had plummeted to the ground. They were stranded on this 600-meter abandoned signal tower with no way down. Ellie yanked out her phone to call for help, only to find no signal. The tower was too high. As she racked her brain for a plan, Bess rummaged through a toolbox on the platform and found a pair of binoculars and a flare gun with ammo. Then Ellie had a spark of hope. She remembered a social media post she'd shared from the tower's base that morning had racked up over 300 likes, proof there was signal down there. If they could get just a bit lower, they might be able to send a distress message. She typed out a plea for help, tied the phone to a rope, and lowered it carefully. But the rope ran out, and still, no chime confirmed the message had sent. Out of options, Ellie made a gutsy call. She edged beyond the safety zone, inching down a stub of ladder, suspending herself 600 meters in the air. It wasn't enough. Gritting her teeth, she let go with one hand, stretching to lower the phone even further. Bess watched, gasping nervously, as Ellie's strength began to fade. Still, the phone couldn't catch a signal to send the message. Exhausted, Ellie had to climb back up. Then Bess had a brainstorm. If the base had signal, all they needed was to get the phone to the ground. Ellie's eyes lit up. She stuffed the phone into a shoe, added her jacket as a cushion, and hurled it from the tower. The shoe plummeted 600 meters, but they had no clue if the phone survived the fall. Then came the waiting hours of it. No rescue arrived. The phone must have shattered. Stranded and desperate, they clung to the hope of finding another way to survive.